With the station now secure, your train reaches its position. For a moment, the city is quiet. Your advisor explains the situation. You're facing a decision. The track here goes either south or north, and both lead to Vladivostok. Although we possess limited information, we know several of our trains have taken the Southern Railroad that connects Penza, Chelyabinsk, and Omsk. Not all of these trains have reported back to the provisional government. It might mean they've broken down or that they've been ambushed. If we take this route, we can find out what happened to them. If we chose the Northern Railroad, we'll first go to Yekaterinburg and then to Omsk. There are White Army battalions stationed there. This could improve our chances of avoiding confrontation with the Reds. Also, if some legionaries took this route, they might be alive. There is a chance we'll find them. So somebody in the comments said that the number of legionaries you can find is limited. And so, although I'm all about, like, let's just fight the Reds, it does seem like if we want to find as many legionaries as possible, then we need to go this way. The other thing to consider is that, can you level up all these legionaries? There's, what, 5-6 levels that they have? So, maybe? Who knows? But it seems like we should go north, because no legionaries left behind. Little difference between these options in terms of opportunities. Trading for food and fuel will be difficult no matter which way we go. Have to ration our supplies carefully. So what'll it be, Major? North or south? Yeah, we're going to go north for the legionaries. Let's hope you made the right decision. Okay, so we got these 4. That's good. Chapter 2, done. Sick. After knocking, First Lieutenant Svoboda walks in and hands you a telegram message. He's nervous. To all Soviet workers, peasants, and soldiers from Penza to Vladivostok, every soldier of the Czechoslovak Legion seen with a weapon is to be shot on the spot. Czechoslovaks are part of the international imperialist conspiracy and support the counter-revolutionary powers in their effort to divide Siberia. Every Legion train with even one person or one weapon on board is to be seized, and all legionaries are to be arrested. A reliable force is being sent to crush and punish the insurgents, but Czechoslovak legionaries that gave up their weapons will be treated as brothers. Not a single railroad car with Czechoslovak legionaries may go further east. Anyone who assists the legionaries or lets them through will be considered a traitor and will be severely punished. This is from Trotsky. That's helpful. Major, we found this in Penza. By the date on it, this was sent out before we even arrived in Moscow. Major Gazdik was right. They never intended to keep their word. Morozov is a crooked, lying bastard. Color me shocked. The Red Army is actively hunting you. The risks of staying in one place for too long are now a problem you have to consider. Oh, really? Found some train cars, but it looks like we can salvage only one of them. We can use the other for parts. Which do we salvage? Provide jobs for cooks to craft consumable items or conduct research. Okay, so cooks don't necessarily make the food go longer. It makes consumable items or research. I think we go engineers then. Right? Crafting equipment and conducting research. I wish I knew more about this. Like maybe this food research would help our food go a little bit longer. Let's take the workshop car. Understood. Okay, free car available in depot. Metal, cloth, wood for upgrades. Depot here. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this. So we can buy cars too for $1 million. So we take that. Let's accept that trade for now. Train composition. Let's put this. I don't know if this order matters other than what's in front and what's behind. I do want to actually check something. So this infantry car, we have 9 slots. 9 slots, 6 slots. I was thinking maybe I could sell one of my infantry cars to fill the others. Now, infantry car 1, this is the one with no upgrades. We have comfortable living. Okay, hold on. Comfortable living. Comfortable living. Okay. The other one has the living spaces as well. Here we have improved insulation on all of them except for car 1. So somebody had the idea of just focusing on a couple of cars to upgrade all of them. Or upgrade those cars to the max. Because here, for example, I could take additional living spaces and get these 3 unlocked and get these 3 unlocked. And then these guys could all fit in those 2 cars. You know what I'm saying? 100, 100. I have 233 logs. Let's do it. Let's not have any injured people do it. That's fine. Now, it does say you can't stay in one spot for too long, but how long is too long? We have no idea. Let's take additional living spaces here as well. And we'll put in Martin. And we'll just let this go for a second. And then, well, we're still gonna need more slots, and we have additional slots in case we find people. But by focusing in these 2 cars, we can upgrade some of the other stuff for a little cheaper. Comfortable living, cozy place. Okay, it's nighttime now. I'll just put Martin over here. Yeah, and you can go over here. At some point, I'm sure we can give people kind of permanent schedules. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Just don't want to put any of the injured guys in. Okay. And then what we want is we want to move people. Assign soldiers to living spaces in the infantry car. Yeah, we want... Okay. So what's the easiest way to do this? Oh, I can see their car number here. Okay, well that's helpful. Anybody in car 1, we're going to move to car 2. Or to car 3 now. Is that everyone? Yes. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. Now, I suppose I could sell this other car. But then I'm maxed out on living spaces, and I will have to buy another car later. Right? So if I sold car number 1, it has 1 upgrade. I could sell it for $93.76. That still doesn't necessarily let me buy something else. Like, a hospital car would be great. We did get a workshop car. But then I'm worried if we find people, we're going to be out of... We're going to not be able to deal with it. Okay, threat. Indicates the enemy's awareness and train's position, and the chance and severity of their attack. Rises when the train stops and falls when it's moving. Yo. Okay. Well... Go ahead and get to Kazan. The thing is, yeah. That's cool and everything. But I still need to make stops. Specifically for food. Okay, use crafting to get useful items and research to unlock permanent improvements. We need to unlock certain slots first. Right. So, workshop. What do we have? So we need gunpowder. Cold protection for 400 cloth. Improved ammo bags. Increases the limit of ammunition that medics can carry in the mission by 20 rounds. Increases speed of deployed squads by 25%. That's pretty good. Weapons. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is what we want people working on. Chance to hit by handguns, damage of rifles, reload time of short rifles, time to aim of sniper rifles, reload time of machine guns. I mean, I want all of it. And also, this is hours, I guess, in terms of time. Right? And I want to have engineers in here basically all the time. So you can do day shift, Yaroslav. And night shift can be Elzbieta. She's driving currently. Everyone else is injured or sleeping. Okay, I tell you what. Nighttime can be this guy. Elzbieta can come here. And they've auto-assigned somebody to the front. That's fine. And then there's still stuff here, too. Additional occupation slot for an engineer to craft new items or research recipes. Increases the chance of work accidents, or decreases the chance of work accidents and occupation slots by 50%. There's heating and stuff to be concerned about in here as well. And then endurance. Man, this is so intense. Unable to deploy that squad. There's nothing major. Destroyed village. Just ruins and old bones. If ever there was anything of value, it's long gone. Okay. How are we doing for fuel? We do need wood. Man, it's just so expensive. So we have to get into trading stuff. Cuz that's where the real money is, I think. Right? Like the things that we have excess of. Some of this metal maybe. I know we need this for research. But let's say I sell over 104. I'm at 300. I take all the wood. Could even take all the fuel and still make money. Fine. That works for me. Till I figure out otherwise. Now, I do wonder, and I should actually do this. I think from here, we send a squad to the forest. And the forest needs a hunter, a survivalist, and an herbalist. If we can get each of those, that would be great. Because then we have housekeeper and burglar for the other place. Hunter. Goes a machine gunner. And that's it. I don't have a survivor. Is this stuck on somebody? Is this stuck on Alfred? Is that why? Okay, I'll just send Alfred. Oh, but Alfred has my burglar status. Okay, well, you can go as a scout then. Okay, so then I'm going to move. Merchant stuff here, metal, ammo. How's our ammo doing? Seems fine. I just traded metal away. So I think I'm going to keep that. And then the consumables... I think I'll just hold that for now. Okay, forest guys are in place. Gathered what was usable. That's good. Found some herbs. 17 food. Well, that's going to be gone, like, immediately. Okay. Now send them back to the train. It's going to stop here. And then I need housekeeper and burglar to head out. Okay. Housekeeper. Burglar. And let's send somebody low rank here. Yarmir. Then when these guys are back, we can go head to here. Well, these guys aren't quite back yet. There we go. Okay, we need somebody with avaricious. Or we can reroute that other squad if necessary, which I guess we'll do. And by reroute, I mean we can just deploy them. Okay, metal, fuel, food. Oh, nice, good. Very good, very good. Okay, back to the train. Here, merchant. So a whole bunch of consumables. This gives people fully fit and 3 fit. Or fully fed and 3 fit. So, like, the stuff like this would be good to feed our riflemen. Right? Before combat and stuff. So, I'm not sure how I should... Like, if these missions go long, I don't think I should be putting out 90-minute videos every day. So I'm a little bit hesitant on if I should edit some of this stuff down. I could put this out as like a separate episode, but then people aren't going to like that either. There's no way to make anybody happy here. That's the problem. Okay, hunter and survivalists. It's an herbalist. Do I not have anybody that's a survivalist? Not currently. Not currently. So let's do that. And then we'll send this squad over here. Whoops. Do our fishing. Do our exploring. Should both finish roughly the same time here. Okay, a whole bunch of cloth. Okay, 16 food. I mean, hey, that's great. Both of these squads have somebody with avaricious as well. It's kind of funny and not planned, but it works. Let's have the train move to there. Cigarettes. This person has weapons. Now, I don't necessarily feel like... Now, how come it shows me 0 machine gun ammo? Is that a problem? I feel like we probably have ammo on soldiers, just maybe not in train storage. So, at the risk of going totally broke here, that's what we'll do. These guys can catch the train. Fuel, I think we're fine right now. Okay. Got a work injury, damn it. Somebody else needs to do the driving. Minus 35 health. The lookouts have spotted an obstruction. Now, last time this happened, it said we should switch the stuff and put the supply train in front. So let's see what happens. So we lose 10 morale. Rush through the obstacle. Crash and explosion. Your soldiers ready themselves for an attack that never comes. You walk to the front of the train and it becomes clear that things are not looking good. Holy frick, man. Okay, so now if we look at this, to repair this, it's going to take a long time. We need workers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Assigned to squad 2. Yeah. Put you in there. I wish there was a kind of an easier system for this kind of stuff. It's just a little tedious. Okay, we're at another station. Now, we have a bunch of herbs that we're not really using. It says in times of need can be dismantled to fuel. Like, I could sell a bunch of this stuff, but this guy has no money. So I think we're okay. Let's send these guys out. And here, we'll just send... let's edit this squad. Some of these guys are a little tired, and there's no special skills required here. Throw in the heal option. And then we'll take this and go heads down. And we'll actually send them as a medic. Okay, 70 lumber. So another thing too is like I don't have to stop at all these places, right? Like I don't have to. The problem is because of the low amount of food that I have, I feel like I do need to. Okay, we got both bonuses there. 14 food. Got some money. Hell yeah. Good thieving. Where am I going to go next? I guess here. Little hero. Suddenly 2 boys jump out of the bushes and block the path of your soldiers. The boys seem to be holding branches carved to look like rifles. Situation is affected because he has entertainer. Please don't shoot. We come in peace. How come you boys are armed to the teeth? Father told us how evil you legionaries are. You take people's food and leave them to starve in winter. Go away. Oh, God. This has to come back to help us later. I'll give him 2 food. Jan gives the boys some rations. The boys are stunned. After a while, they eat everything and talk about the details of village life that your soldiers can only dream of. So we get some morale because of that. Okay. So we're going to get a bunch of stuff here. So Lake, we send... Not these guys. Maximilian's back out. Send our herbalist. And then we'll send low rank. Yeah, I don't know. Extra herbs from forests and lakes. Even though, okay, interesting. Extra food from forests and lakes. Yeah, I really need a survivalist. That would be clutch. Okay, but we got our robbing squad here. And then we can redeploy them there. $114 cloth. Okay. This can only be visited after the train has passed it? Huh. I wonder why that is. Okay, 17 food. Good. Oh, okay. I see. So this is on the tracks, that's why. It was empty as it looked from afar. We found a cellar with coal, which made everybody happy, so we got some fuel. Burglar. So a lot of this stuff kicks in. That's nice. Okay. Okay, okay. Another one there. This place sells food and stuff, it looks like. Okay. Some consumables. Merchant there will send avaricious people. And forest. Ah, here we go. Herbalist, yeah. Shocked that we don't have one survivalist. Can faith be neutral? I must admit, they do build wonderful churches if they can only follow the commandment, thou shalt not kill. Well, ordinary people do. You know there's a difference in the religious teaching between killing in general and killing in warfare, right? What's the difference? There's a right to defend yourself, but the details depend on what religious teachings you were brought up with. So you're saying you can kill if you defend yourself? Then us returning home is self-defense and those attacking are committing sin? I believe so. Those attacking us are committing a sin then? Yeah, their blood will be on their own heads. Yarmir laughed at Magdalena's sarcasm, but there was no joy in the laugh. The ambivalent nature of your predicament was not easily debatable. Alfred followed with a description of the Torah and its sections on justified killing. Others listened carefully, although nobody wanted to elaborate. We'll visit the church. Soldiers knocked on the door of the church. Priest unlocked it. He was old, but his eyes showed his mind was sharp. He had a kind smile. Do you seek refuge in our church? No, we're on a voyage home. We're Czechoslovaks. Ah, yes, you're the Legion. Welcome. You and your provisional government have our respect. Doesn't your church side with the Tsar and the White Army? Oh no, that's what the Bolsheviks are trying to force you to believe. We're pursuing many reformations and striving for the restoration of the Patriarch. Won't you become an even greater enemy to the Red Army? Maybe so. Something greater than man must unite us all, and it can't be ideology. Hope you have weapons in the church for your sake. We got a lot of books, but weapons I'm not fond of very much, yet I understand they're necessary. You're heading to Vladivostok, right? Yes. You got a long way to go. I pray for your safe return. Come with me. Invite your soldiers for a humble meal and prayer. Alfred insisted on going, and the squad agreed. Before your squad left the church, he offered you to take part of the church supplies. He said as a gift from the Russian Orthodox Church to the Czechoslovak Legion. 20 food. Hell yeah. Yes, please. Even skeptical was feeling for a moment, but a normal person meeting a good neighbor felt nice yet strangely out of place. Okay. Oh, food. I'm going to buy all of it. Yep. Let's send these guys back. Actually, can I reroute here? On the way back to the train, yeah. Reroute those guys. Weapons, because we do need some machine gun things, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, amazing. Look at this, 100 food. Can you believe it? I just can't, like, I just can't get over the fact that I gotta put people on half rations. I know I could. I know I could. And, like, maybe I should put, like, the non-soldiers on rations. Is that a thing I should consider? Frick, I have so many levels to give people to. These guys are outside. Like, here. If I look at this. See, like this person, Ivan. Half rations. If you're not a soldier, you're eating half, buddy. Sorry, man. It's just how it's going to be. And he's only a cook, so he literally can't do anything. He's literally useless right now until we get a cook or a kitchen open. Short rifle, Mosin rifle, all tier 1 stuff. Didn't I buy 100 of this? Oh, yeah, okay. 250 are used by soldiers and squads. All right. Do I want to sell him anything, maybe? I do have a ton of rifle ammo. Doesn't have that money. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Come back. And we go to Kazan. So yeah, thank you guys if you made it this far. Please give me some thoughts on if I should edit any of this down. I know some people are just going to say just leave it all in, but the thing is, it's really counterintuitive to the YouTube algorithm, so that's the problem. Infantry car, hospital car. Yeah, I just can't come up with 20k right now, I don't think. The activity will move you to the next region. That's fine. As you arrive in Kazan, you get off the train as usual to oversee the work. Private Merciful Sister Vera Moretti, reporting on duty, Major. Soft melodic voice of a young woman, surprising at her visage. You put a well-put-together woman with a very refined demeanor. She wears a rather curious uniform, a legionary one, but the symbols of a third hospital, a medal for bravery in battle pinned on her chest. Welcome, sister. Come aboard. You've already heard of her, so you welcome the famous sister among your crew. Hell yeah. She's a doctor and a medic. I don't suppose you're a survivalist, by chance.
The inexperience of our commanding officer soon became apparent. The morale of the unit suffered, and every day our hopes were dashed by the conflict that raged around us. Some of us even felt we had it better back in the trenches. That fear, it never left us. Nor did the longing for our homeland, or our courage. For we stopped and saved fellow legionaries where we could, even if it cost us dearly. Yet, our nation's leaders continued to stress the importance of our neutrality, while at the same time ordering us to secure military objectives, often to help the whites. Slowly, I realized the futility of our position. It had become impossible to remain impartial. Looking back, I would not want the burden of responsibility our commander bore. The hunger, anger, and despair of so many lives was difficult to withstand, as was the fighting, which went on and on without relent. A storm upon a restless human sea.
Okay. Well, this is cool. Where's our new person? Vera? Was that her? Or was it Magdalena? Oh, cool. Is this the medals that I gave them? It is. Oh, they're very neat. Very cool. Whoa.
Orders, Major. They say our train will be the last one leaving for Vladivostok. The fact is, our legionaries are scattered up and down the line. It's imperative we bring everybody home, so we'll have to search the villages and regroup at certain stations, and without a fuss. It's important we don't push the Reds too far. This isn't our fight. That said, it seems everyone's a communist now, and they all want our guns. There may be no other option than to fight our way through. Logistics are now our primary concern. The more weapons and supplies we can add to our reserves, the greater our chances of surviving what awaits us in Siberia.
Langer approaches you with a thin stack of papers, places them in front of you, and spreads them across your table. Even at first glance, you can tell that he's put a substantial amount of effort into gathering this info. I've put together as much information as we might start to find our remaining soldiers, or at least where to start. We have 3 places to check. None of them holds much promise of finding anyone. Nevertheless, this is all we have. Some of it's outdated and some of it's an estimate, but I advise you to search for every soul that needs to go home. Well, that's why we picked the path. So, scatter legionaries on your way to Yekaterinburg. Check Kambersky Zavod for remaining legionaries. Visit Gogoli to search for remaining legionaries. Pick up as many as you can and continue. Okay. Okay. What is this showing me? Oh, I see. Okay, well. I don't suppose they're ever going to be like, hey, here's a bunch of money. Right? Okay, where is the train? Why can't I, there we go. Okay, so Malps here we're gonna go to. Oh, okay, so it's actually got these marked for us. Okay, cool. But we're gonna take every combat that we can do all the time, forever. As you stand by the train observing your soldiers at work, your thoughts are interrupted by a member of your unit. Major, there's some men here who would like to talk to you. Turn to see one of the soldiers surrounded by several men with guns. Young men, actually. Mere teenagers. The uniforms bear no insignia and are ill-fitting. They look they're holding guns for the first time. The one who appears the eldest begins to speak with uncertainty in his voice. We want to negotiate. Yeah, lower your guns, maybe. He nods. Please, we're afraid you wouldn't listen to us. He stops trying to sound older. They're just kids. We tried to form a resistance group against the Reds, but it didn't get far. I think we had a rat among us from the beginning. The Reds attacked on the day we held our first rally. He pauses and gulps. Seems as if he was embarrassed. Our parents received word that the Reds were en route, and they sent us away before they arrived. We don't know what happened after that. Please help us. We'll try. Hope fills their faces, and they thank you profusely. They describe the farmstead to you in detail, some of it unnecessary. Then they sit at the station excitedly awaiting your departure. A village that was planning to rise against the Reds got raided. See if you can help. Is that this one? Ah, yeah, it's probably this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. We'll take the lumber. And I'll take the fuel as well. Then we can put that towards upgrades at our next stop, which is going to be close to here. Okay, so some of these guys we need to level up as well. Int and fitness. Reduces incoming damage. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some decent ones that we can go into from time to time. Like, dexterity is probably pretty safe for everybody. The work efficiency stuff is decent. But, like, fitness seems insane all the time. Camille. 2 int. Grenadier, same thing. Well... Yep. Range of grenades and stuff. We should actually... These guys should have some consumables here. I guess we could put some people on, like, half rations and then feed them these consumables. I guess that's, like, a decent option. Let's do the rest of these upgrades while we're here. So he's level 3. Ooh, that's little Walter. Little Walter. Let's take another fitness here. At the risk of being repetitive. But our grenadiers, same thing. Actually, because this dexterity is so low, I'm going to buff that one. Alsbita here. Medic, doctor, engineer. Let's go this. Speed of that heal. Frontisek. It does have a level in medic. It's not too bad either. Let's just get up to a minimum of 4. If people are really lacking, then we'll just give them those buffs. Okay. For the machine gunner, I think reload time. Okay. Oh, God, we got so many levels. It's crazy. So, Grenadier. What should we go into? We do need workers. We do need more workers, so I don't feel too bad about popping some stuff in there. Yaroslav. I'm going to make you a worker as well, I think. And then... work efficiency of workers. Yeah, okay. And at some point, like, I don't know, maybe I should just spec some of these guys into purely just being workers or just being combat people. The scary thing is if you lose somebody, then you're in big trouble, right? So let's go dexterity for the sniper. Antonin, machine gunner. Let's go dexterity as well for that reload time. And lastly, Andre as a machine gunner. Let's bump that up to 8. Okay. Lumber people. What's the other one? This is the burglar place. So let's do that. Give you dangerous mind and landmine. And then I think I'll wait for those guys to come back. Mind you, this is only a 5 recommended. I might be able to do this without these guys. We'll take a couple of higher ranking people. So rifleman here. Alsbita. And then I should actually look at that research. 1 second. Did this finish? I don't know if I got like an alert or anything saying that ever finished. That research that we started. I don't think we did get that notification. Okay, rifle damage. Let's do that. It'd be cool if you could queue these up. Okay, so I will leave those guys then. Okay. Rostislav is driving. That's fine. We'll take you out. Maximum value of dex. That's pretty good there. Stoking. That's also fine. And then we'll take some lower ranks. I got 2 riflemen. Bring a scout. Bring our medic. Maybe instead of these guys. Soldiers in your cover uses will to increase chance to hit. Okay. I like that. Burst count is lower, but chance to hit is increased. That's good too. And suppressive fire. Do I want to bring... Let's just do this. Silent steps, I feel like I could just turn on silent if I want them. You know what I mean? So, I think focus is better. And maybe what we'll do is bring in a grenadier instead. Okay, so I have no landmines. I don't have enough to equip. They're on somebody else, and that's fine. And we still need to give you... or buy a machine gun if we can. Okay, so we're going to do these 5. Lumber. Let's go. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Did I mess that up? Yep, I did. Okay, and then these guys, let's just wait for this to finish so it's clean. Ooh, somebody got hurt. Wild boar rushed in. Okay, we still got a lot of food and stuff, so people can stay fed. And he's coming back. Okay. When you get, when you're nearby the farm the boys described to you, it's ominously quiet. It's apparent that life around here is quieted down to almost nothing. There's certainly reds in the area, but it's impossible to guess how many. No, we'll do it. All right, so I've talked a couple of times in this video about potentially cutting in, like, some of this stuff up. And, like, as of me saying this right now, it's an hour and 45 minutes. So if a mission goes over, like, an hour, I'll do the next part. If it's short or if it's long, like this one was, I'll do it as a separate video. This is part of the gameplay, so I'm not feeling too bad. I just know that some people are going to be disappointed because there's no combat. Some people are going to be cool because you're cool. I just hope everyone's cool because, you know,
Farmstead should be near.
Great.
Let's get moving, but stay vigilant. The Reds, or their supporters, might be around.
Is that...
Protect allies or blind enemies. Prevents units from seeing into, out of, or across the affected area. Okay. To throw the bomb, select a soldier with the smoke bomb skill, throw it. Distance bomb to be thrown is determined by fitness. Required to activate 1 smoke bomb used. Yeah, got it.
Howling?
Yes?
Did anyone else hear howling?
Yeah, we might have more wolves, so that could be kind of interesting. Guys, wish me luck. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye for now.